Hello, friends. So today is day 6, and those of you who have stuck in there and have listened every single day, hats off to you. I have to tell you just a little bit of a testimony. I tell you, since I've started this book, every single thing in my life I have become grateful for. I went to church today, and I was just I felt like, almost walked around like a snob, like, before I started this book series, it was almost like, just like entitled, not paying attention to everything. It wasn't like, it wasn't like, oh, I'm grateful for this or I'm thankful for this. But now every single thing, I get so caught up, so emotional. And I went to church today, and it was just like I connected so fast to God. Like just on a spiritual level, and like even just I was just thankful for my pastor and the word that he preached. It just really ministered to me, and just this is really, really, really touching me. So I hope it is touching you guys as well, because this is just so, so, so awesome. But let's go ahead and get into day 6. Okay, day 6. If you take any activity, any art, any discipline, any skill, take it and push it as far as it will go. Push it beyond where it has ever been before. Push it in the wildest edges of edges. Then you force it into the realm. And that's by Tom Robbins, the writer. How can it be that a person who was born into total poverty starts out with nothing, has very little education, go on to become president or celebrity, or builds an empire and becomes one of the wealthiest people in the world? And how is it that two people can start out the career at the same time, and yet one person's career goes from success to even greater success, while the other person works himself or herself to the ground with little success, no matter how hard they try? The missing link to success is gratitude, because according to the law of attraction, you have to be grateful for what you have to attract success to you. So without gratitude, it's impossible to have permanent success. To bring success or increase the good things in your job or work, like opportunities, promotions, money, brilliant ideas, inspirations, and appreciation, it is essential to be grateful for your job or your work. The more gratitude you have, the more you will have to be grateful for. And you should be getting the idea by now that to increase anything in your life, you've got to have grateful. You got to be grateful for what you already have. When you're grateful for your job, you will automatically give more to your work. And when you give more to your work, you will increase the money and success that is returned to you. If you are not grateful for your job, you will automatically give less. And when you give less, you decrease what comes back to you. And as a result, you will never be happy in your work. You will never give more than you have to. And your job or work will stagnate and eventually deteriorate, which means you could lose your job. Remember, for those who do not have gratitude, even what they have will be taken from them. The amount you give in gratitude is exactly proportional to the amount you receive in return. You control the amount you receive by the amount of gratitude you give. If you're a business owner, your business's value will increase or decrease according to your gratitude. The more grateful you are for your business, your customers, and your employees, the more the business will grow and increase. It is when business owners stop being grateful and replace gratitude with worry that their business spirals downwards. Now, if you're a parent and your work is taking care of your children and managing your home, look for the things to be grateful for this time in your life. It is often a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And when you can be grateful for this time, you will attract more support, more help, more beautiful moments, and more happiness to experience. You should love your work, whatever it is, and be excited about going to work. And you shouldn't settle for anything less. If you don't feel that way about your current job, or if it's not your dream job, the way to receive your dream job is by first being grateful for the job that you have. Today, imagine that you have an invisible manager whose job is to keep a record of the thoughts and feelings you're having about your job. Imagine that your manager will follow you everywhere you go today, poised with a pen and a notebook in hand. And every time you find something about your job to be grateful for, your manager will take a note of it. Your job is to find as many things as you can to be grateful for. So at the end of the day, your manager has a long list of all your gratitude. The longer the list is, the more magic your invisible manager can bring to your money, your work, success, opportunities, enjoyment, and fulfillment. Now think about all the things you could be grateful for in your work. To begin with, think about the fact that you actually have a job. Think about how many people are unemployed who would give anything to have that job. Think about the time-saving equipment you use, such as the phones, the printers, the internet, and computers. Think about the people you work with, the friendships you have with them. Think about the people who make your job easier, such as receptionists, assistants, janitors, and delivery people. Think about how good it feels when you receive your paycheck. And think about your favorite aspects of the job that you love doing. Have your invisible manager make a note each time you find something you're grateful for by saying, I'm so grateful for, and then say what it is. Okay, or write what it is. The more deeply your manager can see you're feeling gratitude, the sooner your manager can start to make the magic happen in your work, and the more magic will be created. It is possible that you could generate so much gratitude for your work in one day that you could see the circumstances instantly improve. Lucky breaks don't happen by accidents. They're simply gratitude's power at work. If this like magic practice falls on a weekend or when you're not at work, then move on to the next day's practice or practices, and then go back and use this magical practice on the first day you're back at work. So here's a recap. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of the, from day 1, count your blessings. You're going to make a list of 10 more blessings. Write why you're grateful, and then reread your list, and you say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel gratitude for each one. Now, while at work today, imagine you have an invisible manager following you around, taking notes every time you find something to be grateful for. Your job today is to look for as many things as you can to be grateful for. Number 3, have your manager take a note each time you find something you're grateful for by saying, I'm so grateful for, and then write what it is, and feel as grateful as you can. And just before you go to sleep, get your rock in your hand and say the magic words for the best thing that happened for you today, which is thank you. Okay, so tomorrow we are talking about negativity, but that is it for tonight. You guys have an awesome night, and I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.